this is first part of a three-part series, our new bug out bags, because we just put brand new gear from our big bug out bag, and we divided it up and put it into all of ours. By the way, this is my new Media Mouse pack. As you can tell, it's digital woodland camo. I gave Evan my old pack for a bunch of stuff. I already talked to you about that, and I told you I was going to show you my new bag. So here's my new bag, and it's pretty cool. So we're going to go through what's in it. So first off, I'm going to start in this pouch. These buttons are still a little bit hard. Oh, I don't need this in here. This is for my camping thing. No longer need that. Okay. So I got some Kleenexes. I have allergies, so I sneeze a lot. I don't want to be sneezing all over my clothes, so got some Kleenexes. In here, I have there's some cotton eyeliner and some Q-tips and a Gerber mini suspension. In here, this is a bunch of different stuff. I have it zip tied, so I'll just tell you what I have in here. I have a little button compass. I have a Soul Howler whistle. I have a signal mirror, and I have some nails. So it has a bunch of different stuff in there. I have it zip tied because it doesn't really fit very well in there. And also I have my Imperial by Serade 3-blade knife. I can't pull out the other blade, it's really hard. I don't want to cut myself. This is one of my everyday carry for a long time. I love these old style knives. It's just not big enough for me. Next pouch. Yeah, I know. Let's cut yourself with a bigger knife. Next pouch, I have my clean canteen. It's my GSI nesting cup, which you know that I love this thing. I always use this. So, yeah, it's my clean canteen. And I keep that bandana since it doesn't really fit, so it doesn't clink around. These buttons are really fresh and they're hard to get off. I have just some gauze in here. This is a broken down first aid kit, so I'm going to take that out as soon as I get the chance. I have some little dust protectors for your face. So one of them got crinkled. I have my Gerber suspension, my fishing multi-tool. I just have that in there because I use it all the time. I have a Soul Mylar space blanket. It's wrapped up, so I don't want to take it out, but it's a Soul Mylar space blanket. That's all. That's the rest of it in there. I have a very, very nice compass. It's a Silvalar or something. It's a really nice compass. Right here, I have my military canteen. I don't have a canteen cup in here. It's in the back of my stepdad's truck because we went camping and my dog didn't have a water bowl for the. When we went hiking, I brought this as a water bowl for him since I didn't want to carry a water bowl. So I forgot to put it back in my pack, but I will do that as soon as I get back to my mom's house. In here, just first off, I go in the top pouch. I have a little kind of a pocket-sized Bible, and it's just very small, so I just keep that in there for, reading every day. I have a cross necklace just for that, just to keep it with me. This is just, somebody just lent this, is lending this to me because my other one broke, so I'm probably going to get one tomorrow when I go to the Christian store. So that just stays with me wherever I go. And this is just some odd thing. I have a glow stick in here. So let's start out with this big thing. Here I have a full-sized health pack. Now this thing is huge. It's got a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to go through what's in it. It has a bunch of Band-Aids, pack of matches for some reason, diaper rash ointment for some reason. I don't understand why, but I don't wear diapers, so. But it's still just ointment for rashes. I have vitamin D ointment for probably rashes, I don't know. More Band-Aids, gauze. The weird thing is, I think this is like a, I have some ibuprofen, or no, or ibuprofen, and I have some butterfly band-aids, and it's just small stuff in there, just so it doesn't get lost. More gauze at the bottom. A huge roll of gauze we had to cut some pieces off when Evan completely slit his hand open with his SOG, opening it up for the first time. There's just a bunch of gauze and a bunch of band-aids in here. It's really nice. I don't even know where you know where Evan got it?
What?
This thing?
We had that packed away somewhere.
Oh, well, it's really nice. So, just carry that in there. I have some water, little water rations, emergency drinking water. This is a part of what we divided up to put in our bags. We all divided everything up fairly. I have some emergency food here. Drach emergency rations. There's 18 bars you're supposed to eat. Eat 1 bar for every 4 hours, and then it changes when you're on land, I believe. Emergency, yeah. Oh no, when you're on a lifeboat, it's 1 bar every 6 hours. When you're on land, it's every 4 hours. So those are, I have no clue what they are. I just know that it'll get me fueled. The Mylar space blanket, just a miscellaneous Mylar space blanket, but it's very handy. You know how awesome Mylar space blankets are. I have a vinyl poncho. Thank God it's vinyl, because if it wasn't, I'd be popping out in hives if it was latex. I think they stopped making latex ponchos because there's so many people allergic to them. And the last thing, certainly not the least, is, of course, my MSR ski roll. I'm not even going to go over what's in here because you guys know what's in here. I've told you so many times. I haven't added anything new. I haven't taken anything out. So you guys are completely updated on my MSR Seagull. And, by the way, this is probably the best piece of gear that I've ever bought.
How much was it?
$20. At Dick's Sporting Goods. It's the smaller version. Brave the Wilds, he has the large version. I just, like he said when he went over it, it's made, that one, the big one's made for more than one person. I rarely cook for anybody else, so that's why I have the small version. And they only had the small version. And, of course, this is Earl. And we have Earl Jr. over there somewhere. And this is Earl. Evan named it Earl because I don't understand why, but he loves hatchets, and he loved this hatchet. I'm actually going to switch this back out. I fixed my other hatchet, so this one will be replacing it. And I have, I believe, one more thing on here, strapped in the Alice webbing. I have the little Gerber Fast Mini. I just carry it because it's really sharp. I mean, it's really, really sharp. Doesn't look like there's too much gear. Hey, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're bugged out and you've got nothing left, just pray. Seriously, that's all you gotta do. I'm Carson Surviving the Wilds. This is the first part of our 3-part series, and I hope to see you on the next video.